Hello and welcome back to Sorare Assist. So today guys, I'm going to be starting a new series, this time in the rare scarcity on Sorare Fantasy Football. Make sure you stick around to see my team for the upcoming changes on Sorare Fantasy Football that kick in on the 29th of March. Find out my strategy, signings and plan going forward. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you've not signed up to Sorare yet, why not sign up using the link in the description below. You will then get to start your club on this fantastic fantasy football game. You'll also get some free stuff as well by using that link, plus it helps support this content on this channel. Okay guys, let's get stuck in then. So, as I said, today I'm going to be starting a new series and it's going to be focusing on my rare cards that I've got in my collection on Sorare Fantasy Football. I'm sure you'll be aware that I had a previous series what was a challenge to £1,000 in the rare scarcity from a £300 budget. I've had to scrap that now and rethink my plan due to the changes that are upcoming on March the 29th, 2024 on Sorare, and that is of course the regional competitions and the end eventually of the capped modes. So that's what I built my previous team on. So what I've done guys is I've actually built a team for the upcoming Contender division. So in this particular challenge guys, we'll be concentrating on the Contender division here. And as you can see, there's a number of leagues involved in this division. A lot of South American teams, Japan and Asia teams, and some European teams as well. But with the European season not too far away from ending really, so May, that's soon going to come around and that season will be ending. Obviously the Mexican leagues and Japan J League and the K League have just started, and also the Argentinian League have also recently started. I've decided to focus on the South American teams and also the Japan J League and K League divisions, because that makes the most sense at this stage of the season, because obviously they're just started and they're going to be playing over the summer as well when the European leagues have concluded. So on this journey guys, I've got a budget of £300. I've already made some signings and I'm just going to show you the players that I've signed, the cost of these players, and as I say, all these players are from the Contender division. And these of course come into play on March 29th, and I'm going to be playing the classic season mode. My plan is to sell the in-season cards because I think they're going to be probably worth quite a lot of money. And as the season progresses in terms of the in-season cards, obviously their values are potentially going to be going down as the season comes to an end, because then they're going to be converted into classic cards. So I think my plan is potentially going to sell the in-season cards if I do lucky enough to win any of those, and then I'm going to use that money to potentially buy some European players in the Contender division when the European League finishes and prices are effectively cheaper. So let's have a look at my team then. So the first guy that I've got in my team is Hugo Gonzalez. At the time of recording, he's just come back to the team after an early injury, which I thought was going to keep him out of the team for Matatlan. But he has got back into the side in the last game, guys. So this is my most expensive purchase. I think it cost £158, this one. This one I bought quite a while ago now. But he is the most expensive buy. But when he is starting in the Mexican League, as you can see, he is capable of getting some good scores for a goalkeeper. So this is the best budget option I could find when I did purchase this goalie. Another goalie I've got is Bologna as well. He plays for Defensa y Justicia in the Argentinian division. He's currently injured, I believe, as well. So both my goalkeepers were injured at one stage. So I didn't actually have a goalkeeper to field. But now Gonzalez has got back into the team. I don't know if Bologna is going to get his place back when he does return. He is 40 now. But when he does play, as you can see, some fantastic scores. So I'm still holding out some hope for Bologna. I've got a couple of options there in goal potentially. Defenders now, I've signed Hong Chul recently for £11.69, which I thought was looking a real bargain. He plays in the K League, of course, in South Korea, and he plays for Daegu. He's 33, but he's still a decent player, and I believe he's an international as well for Korea. Scores-wise, in the K League, as you can see, some really favourable scores, and he is capable of getting some peak scores as well. So I'm hoping he's going to have a good season this season. I think he did have some injury issues previously, so I'm hoping he can come back with a bang for Daegu. The other defender I've gone for is Santa Maria for Atlas. He only £12.81, which I thought again looked a real bargain. He plays in the Mexican League, of course, and again one that's capable of some peak scores on a favourable fixture. So as you'll notice, I'm going for 2 in each position essentially, guys. So I've got 2 goalkeepers, 2 defenders, and now I'm going to reveal my 2 midfielders. So I've signed Ricky Harakawa. Now he's recently signed for Tokyo. He's 30. He's been a little quiet recently. And that's probably depicted in his price of £5. But I thought this looked like a fantastic bargain for a player who could potentially improve in his new club. He did start the last game as well, as you can see, in the central midfield. Didn't get the best score, but it's looking promising that he's in the starting lineup. And as you can see previously, he has got some good scores here in the J League. So I'm hoping that he can get back to that sort of form for his new team, Tokyo FC. And the other midfielder I got is Aniga, the ever young Aniga. He is actually 37 now, I believe, but he's a fantastic card in the Asian division when he is on his game. Does seem to be starting most of the games still as well so far this season in the AFC Champions League and in the J League, the first game as well. He's only £16 this guy I picked him up for. Looks like he's going to potentially be a regular. As you can see, in the first game of the Japan J League, he got an assist and 71 points. So I think there's still life in the old dog yet. And as you can see from these scores, he is capable of getting some fantastic scores as well. So on to the 2 forwards then. Another oldie, golden oldie here, and that is Edgar Silva. He plays for Daegu. He's 37 now. He costs £14. But if we look at his scores in terms of the K League, as you can see, some fantastic scores here when he is playing. And he's finished last season with a bang with 2 goals and a 2-1 win against Ichi United. 94 score there. So I would hope that he's going to be getting more games this season for Daegu. And of course the K League kicks off shortly. And finally, the other player that I've signed is Kignac. Now this looks too good to be true to me. £23 for this guy. I know he's 38 now, but he's still getting plenty of goals for the Tigres in the Mexican division. He's got a contract until 2025. Now if we look at his scores, you can see that he's capable of banging in the goals. He scored 66 goals in 126 starts and also 15 assists. Plenty of goals here as well, guys. He was the cheapest option I could find within the budget. So all these players in total add up to around £300, which is my full budget spent. And as I say, I'm going to be using them in the Contender division when they do kick off on March 29th. Well, of course, putting these in the cap mode in the meantime, see if they can maybe get some more funds for me or even the odd card reward, and potentially playing him in the All-Star division as well in the Rare League. So we'll see how we get on there, and of course I will be sharing my results on this series. So that was it, guys. Just a quick intro to my plan and strategy for this new series in the Rare division. A £300 budget, that's the team that I managed to compile. And as I say, I will be challenging in the Contender division in the Classic mode. Okay guys, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, follow me on this journey, and of course if you're not signed up to Sorare yet, what are you waiting for? Get signed up using the link in the description below. You will get some free stuff by using that link. Okay guys, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you again on the next one.